all my soul that the character and conduct of this nation never looked blacker to me than on this 4th of July. To him, your celebration is a sham. Your boasted liberty an unholy license. Your national greatness, your denunciation of tyrants, brass-fronted impudence. Your shouts of liberty and equality. Hollow mockery. And your prayers and hymns. Your sermons and thanksgivings, with all your religious parade and solemnity, are to him mere bombast, fraud, deception, impiety, and hypocrisy. Is veiled to cover up crimes which would disgrace a nation of savages. There is not a nation on the earth guilty of practices more shocking and bloody than are the people of the United States at this very hour. You all are on fire at the mention of liberty in France or for Ireland, but are as cold as an iceberg, the thought of liberty for the enslaved of America. You discourse eloquently of the dignity of labor. You sustain a system in which, in its very essence, casts a stigma on labor. You can bare your bosom to the storm of British artillery to throw off a 3-penny tax on tea, and yet bring the last hard-earned farthing from the grasp of the black laborers of your country. You profess to believe that of one blood God made all nations of men to dwell on the face of all the earth, and hath commanded all men everywhere to love one another. Yet, you notoriously hate and glory in your hatred all men whose skin are not colored like your own. You declare before the world and are understood by the world to declare that you hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal and are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, and that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Yet, you hold securely in a bondage which, according to your own Thomas Jefferson, is worse than ages of that which your father rose in rebellion to oppose. A seventh part of the inhabitants of your country.
All right, now we're going to move on next, folks. We got this 3, we're going to sell together. These 3 young men.
But it is answered in reply to all this that precisely what I have now denounced is in fact guaranteed and sanctioned by the Constitution of the United States, that the right to hold and to hunt slaves is a part of the Constitution framed by the illustrious fathers of the Republic. I differ from those who charge the baseness on the framers of the Constitution of the United States. It is a slander upon their memory, at least I believe. Allow me to say, in conclusion, now take the Constitution according to its plain reading. I defy the presentation of the single pro-slavery clause in it. On the other hand, it will be found to contain principles and purposes entirely hostile to the existence of slavery. Allow me to say in conclusion, notwithstanding the dark picture I have this day presented of the state of the nation, I do not despair of this country, There are forces in operation which must inevitably work the downfall of slavery.